Hello and welcome again to my workbench. Today we're going to have something that we don't normally have here. And this will be a repair video, but the first portion of this video is going to be a bit of a rant. And it's going to be a rant about American companies of fairly good reputation making junk equipment in China and charging a premium for it and bad engineering. So what we have here is a light assembly out of a 2012 model year, bought in 2012, Hunter fan. Fairly expensive fan, $200 fan. And this light assembly has failed in a number of different ways. So, the first time it failed, the light assembly here cracked and separated so that the bulbs were no longer making contact and there was arcing. So, I contacted Hunter. This was less than 2 years into owning the fan. It was about 1.5 years, as I believe, and got a replacement under warranty. Warranty's 3 years on everything but the motor. So, got the entire assembly. That's fine, all well and good, and replaced the whole thing. Then, about 2 years later, just out of warranty, the switch failed for the light here. And I just went, the part was available on the Hunter website for the switch, because it just plugs in here because the light portion is an option. So the switch was an option. So I replaced the entire disassembly, this switch assembly, and it gave us a new light holder. So then last year, the switch failed again. Well, I went to look up this part. Last time this part was $35. And then this time when I went to get it, it is now no longer available. They don't have it, you can't buy it. So after a bit of consternation and disassembly, I figured that I could cut out their switch and then wire in my own. Fine. Then this year, again out of warranty, about 6 months ago, the pull chain for the speed selector on the fan started to fail. Again, tried to look up the whole thing, the whole assembly. This assembly is now no longer available. So you can't replace this, you can't buy it from Hunter. And also it failed in the on position. So I had to disassemble this while it was on, because the way the wiring works, the way the fan's wired in, I'd have to shut off power to the living room, and then wouldn't be able to see anything because it's winter and I don't get home from work until later. So I'd have to run an extension cord. So I took this apart with the fan on and then unplugged the assembly, thus killing the power. But still, we were looking to replace the fan, and I thought replacing a $200 fan that is now less than 6 years old is ridiculous. So then I looked at this part and saw a part number. These are extremely cheap switches made by the Chinese company Xing Ear. They're very common. I think they are in just about every fan. And I was able to find a replacement. But it will probably fail again, and I'm going to show you why here in a second as soon as I get this put back in here. So if you see how the chain comes out of the switch to go down through the grommet to then feed through the shade, because there's a little cap on the end of the shade that both the light and the fan pull chains go through. If you look at the angle here, you'll see that to get here, it's pulling at this chain on this switch at a pretty severe angle. First of all, it makes it quite hard to pull. Yeah, they put this bit of Teflon here, but this is also starting to wear, and then it's pulling down at an angle, so it is going to put stress on the switch and cause it to fail. It's just a very bad design. We had bought this fan on the reputation that Hunter had, and so very disappointed in Hunter, disappointed in their quality of their products. Now, and it's not the motor. The motor seems fine, but it's all the stuff that makes the motor work, all the stuff that connects to it has had a problem. And like I said, it wasn't a cheap fan. It was a $200 fan. A $200 fan should not last 6 years and then be done for. This is ridiculous. So what I'm going to try to do is to replace the switch here, take the switch apart, get the wiring out of it, put the wiring back into the new switch, and get it back into place. But I do expect it to fail again at a later date. It's just a bad design, and it should have never been able to leave the engineering department like this. If you make a light that you can add, a fan that you add a light kit to, you should put the switch for the fan here, so that when the light kit is added, because there's only one light kit that fits, and it's this one, then the chain comes straight down, straight through the hole, and not at an angle. This isn't even really a good design from when there's not the light kit. It still puts stress on it, although not as much. But this is just a bad design. It's designed to fail. Very, very disappointed. All right, that's the end of the rant. And, well, now on to fixing the issue. All right, here's the new switch all wired up. I was having trouble getting the wires out of the old switch, so I just took them both apart and put the wires in. So I'm going to pop it back together. It's just 3 clips, which caused a little cursing, but hey, it wasn't too bad. And then I'll pop this back together and get it back installed in the fixture. So after replacing the switch, I did have to, of course, take it apart and see what the cause of the failure was. And in fact, it was 2 things that failed. This shaft here, plastic shaft that the actuator rode on, and this is what pops through the cover here. It failed, it snapped, and There it is. And then the tension on that must have caused this section, because there was a clip here at the edge, to also fail and drop out. There's other bits of plastic in here as well. So I'm thinking that might have originally kind of looked like that. But not 100% sure, but oh, sorry, that's out of focus, sorry. But definitely the center stock failure. So, gee, if this had only been metal and that had only been brass, then the rest of this being nylon and plastic would have been okay. Well, what's a cent or two more? Right? Anyway, I'm about to go try it in the fan and see how that goes. Thanks again. More to come later. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, and please consider checking out my Patreon page, which will be linked below. That's patreon.com/MSP/U79. Thanks. Have a great day, everyone.